with the Spectre.
That was interesting. All right, who's banned out? Toss me over, Cheever.
All right, we got a ban on Beastmaster and Undying.
Okay, we got both those on here. Dang.
Could this mean that it's going to be an Outworld Devourer?
5 seconds remaining.
Next ban? Why else would you do?
I don't know.
You get at least one hero?
Oh no. I'm losing it.
No.
Alright, dude, you go.
But Anti-Mage is still in, Winter Wyvern is still in.
Yeah, Winter Wyvern. I can't believe that hero is actually still in. We saw Midder Feet played extremely well too. With that Lich.
And Bane is still in as well, a hero that they really like. And Bat is banned.
So yeah, because I mean they see the next ban, so they're like, wait, they might want a Bat Rider here, so take it out.
And a Clockwork coming in.
Okay, wait there. So Virtus.pro is on the Dire?
Yes.
Okay.
So, we saw this yesterday from Interfeed. This was the game they won. Cinderin's Clockwork was absolutely dominating.
So he loves the jungle here. Or I mean he loves roaming in the river. And then Winter Wyvern loves just sitting in the lane. It's a W.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Brewmaster picked up by VP. If we're finally going to see a Brewmaster succeed, it's probably going to be a
You think?
Yeah.
Why?
It's because, you know, it's VP Brew. They've got to know what they're doing. They ain't the kind of team that just goes with the fad, you know?
They played in the offlane, though, you know?
Sure, whatever.
You ever think we'll see a mid brew again?
I hope so. I mean, it's a nice position for him. Get some of those levels, get some of those items. I just feel like there's so much pressure on the mid lane now, you know? He doesn't have a really good way to escape getting murdered.
I think I like him better as a safe laner with an aggressive tri-lane on the other side.
Yeah, because then he gets farm. Hopefully your other lane gets farm and doesn't lose.
I mean, he's not going to die. He's not going to lose his lane.
Yeah.
Maybe he won't win it, but, you know.
Brew, yeah, who'd he go up against? Jug in the last time we saw him. Brew versus Jug. He did good. He owned the Jug, and that's what you do. Can't get harassed. You get plenty of last hits, and that's it. That's an Omni Knight ban. Oh my.
Yep.
What a world we live in.
10 seconds.
Well, the last game that Midorf did this, they did have, I believe, an Omni Knight.
5 seconds.
You are correct.
Yeah, they had a Puck Omni Knight Spectre.
It was just too much save, too much survivability.
Sure. And Omni's pretty good against Bane, too. I mean, you just repel and get a Nightmare off by clicking one of your allies, you know? Nullify all the damage that a good Queen script can do, so not a bad idea.
Why does no one first pick Anti-Mage, except Mineski?
People used to do that at the
Mineski
Green
does.
League Finals. They were doing it.
Yeah.
Mineski, too. That's a great question.
Do count? Like, it doesn't feel counterable, does it? Really?
Not really.
Not at the moment. Maybe people are not sure that it's uncountable. I mean, it does kind of set you for a path, right? And people kind of want to pick up their supports first.
Yeah. That makes you don't want to give anything away. You just take an A. I don't know what you're giving away. You're giving away that you're going to win, but...
Well, probably your choice of supports is going to be a lot less lower afterwards because they're going to ban out supports that you want to have with the Anti-Mage.
Life stealer. The stealer of life. Where is he?
Earth Spirit.
10 seconds.
Life Stealer ban, is that for the Bane kind of too? Grant?
Dire team.
Not that.
They just don't want him to play. He's one of those. He's a single core like an AM. You single core and like already Winter Wyvern, Clockwork Puck can all just do amazingly by themselves, and then you pick up like an offlaner like Tide. And you just... That's about it.
10 seconds
Yep.
remaining.
Midfield had a Puck and Spectre yesterday, so they can't.
Yeah. I just think Puck used to. It feels like it still can do a lot, like by itself, but now that it doesn't do damage on impact to the coil, unless you do something to take it out of coil, doesn't feel as good. Sand King.
What about the classic mitter feed faceless blade? Huh? Huh?
Later.
Not great against Brewmaster.
Wait, the what?
Not great against Bane or Sand King.
10
Shadow
seconds
Demon. That's not who I need.
remaining.
Wrong hero.
He's not here.
5 seconds
Whatever happened to Shadow
remaining.
Demon? He got buffed. Pixel and Farm for game number 1.
Hello. Thank you very much, Evo. We're ready for this final series of the day, Middle Feed versus Virtus.pro. I'm looking forward to some sin. We saw some good sides of Middle Feed the other day. Some bad. It's got to be their best side. VP, of course, the hottest team around at the moment. Well, let's see if Simmer can do anything.
They've got a fun draft.
You like that draft?
VP. They've got Monkey King. They've got Invoker. Come on, this is just.
But it's a fun draft, but it also seems like a very good draft.
It is also a very good draft.
And Middle Feed, they're finished with the Luna. This is a hero. We don't see a lot of people play Luna.
No, we do not. I'm trying to think of good reasonings as to why they would grab it up. I mean, with the puck ult, it has good synergy, but versus specifically, I guess, versus the Brew split, you kill the split pretty well with everybody having that extra damage from the Lunar Blessing as well, plus the glaives. Seems like it could be pretty decent, and then they want to go for like a hero.
Oh, yeah.
They looked at the they knew he was going there.
That's
They're
like some 2K.
okay.
Yeah, that's 2K17 turret. You know, you actually feed yourself as the turret.
Huh.
You know, that's what are you gonna do now, Val?
Did you see the pathing that they took as well? They literally wrapped around and went directly on top. Instant cogs.
Yeah.
Back.
I mean, that's the
Synderen.
way to start.
The Synderen clockwork strikes again.
I mean, who was it again? Who was it? The Synderen?
Vega?
Okay, so VP a little bit of a tougher challenge. Synderen clock is ready to give it its best.
People are just really expecting those those smoke kind of rotations, those like 5-mans into their bounty rune, so they want to defend it. So that's why Middlefield wants to 5-man smoke there. I guess makes sense. So let's take a look. The Invoker pick last versus Wyvern, really fun. They also have the Sanctum to set up for Sunstrikes with and also the Bane around the map, and they have this. So Invoker's known as like a pretty weak laner still at the moment. Miracle would be one of the exceptions because he's just a beast and no one's well. But they have Bane, so that kind of counteracts it. You can lane him mid and have him get a little bit more help. And it's also Invoker versus Wyvern. So every time Wyvern pulled embraces, you're set up for all. So it's like really nice damage. It's all magic damage / pure.
This will do nicely.
Yeah. Was he playing Wyvern in something yesterday?
Yeah.
He did. They did this at the same combo.
Yep. Right. Did I just see that cancel didn't even go for the rune?
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's not.
No, he didn't even go for the rune, and no one actually didn't use his TP either. He had Solo block for him, and Solo starts mid, throws in Feeble on the puck to start, so they really are emphasizing on making sure that no one does have a good start, and they're putting 1v1 Monkey King versus Luke, which does perfectly fine in that matchup because it's Ringu versus melee heroes. So, aggro dual lane to try to make sure that Pasha gets some space.
Singo, he's ready to party down bottom. Cogs on Pasha. They bring this man down to half health, sending the Brewmaster back up the lane. Gotta be careful of Synderen and his clock.
Every time that burn is up, you're gonna get heavily harassed back. Lil, body blocking the pole camp, making sure that that's for Weehaw to get anything from. I'm gonna throw a stunner and just some harassment. The boots should be able to get himself away just fine. And mid, the harassment continues. That's the lane that we talked about. So it looks like VP's going to win 2 out of 3 of the games.
Yeah, he's getting them.
Ooh, he's up there.
I'm good. I'm just allergic to Sim playing well.
Pasha should be able to get a little experience down here versus this tri lane, but nothing like massive. It's just, this is what's gonna happen. They're gonna sack and focus on it. And
and this time out, he's been in trouble. Yep, Pog traps him down. Auto in range. This could be a second kill at the end, isn't he? Synderen, we are doing it. This is such a hard lane for this brute to play. She said they are stacking him. And they're going to see the repercussions today. And the death count on the pass is going to be nice.
all he's here for is experience. And just make it so Luna isn't free farming.
Sure.
Throw the Drunken Haze, show your face. You don't really need to contest too much other than that. Hope you does
mid lane. Cancel is it's such a horrible Bane. It's
2-1 to the 10-10 Invoker. So no one's gonna have a very high level and have a good start.
Yeah. And we've seen this coming on the exact way that they look to play with the an Ogre, Bane, sitting mid, being an absolutely annoying piece of rock. And it works.
I mean, this was a good game plan.
Yeah.
Winning 2 lanes is pretty strong. Sure, Brew is going to suffer, but he'll get back. All he needs is levels and split. To be able to be that like team fight prowess for the Invoker. Yeah, minus up. And I mean, they're going to have a very high level Invoker with Sunstrikes set up for whenever Slanking and Bane don't link over the. But they do have to make sure that they have ways to get levels to the supports is the next big thing for me for VP. Some stacks out for the Slanking, probably the Sandstorm I think is probably the best bet, while Solo just runs around. And I looked around and I do see one stack being made from Slanking on the far right side.
Actually coming down again. This is where they, you know,
he's in a lot of trouble here.
It's very deep. Pushing past the back. Give it a bit of a run, but it's not keeping him alive. Finishes him off and then kills middle feed down on his bottom lane.
Didn't spend his gold. He had 90 gold to buy a boutique. He doesn't actually have one, so someone else has to buy it for him. They use Solo. Of course, Solo. Top. They're looking for Kazoo. Oh, they tried with the Boundless.
Mid lane started the whip. So the Council is now having a fun time. It's 5 for 2. On that mid puck, that's this Bane's presence. The fact that no one's been allowed to get so far ahead. What's the XP looking at between those two? So we've got nearly level 5 and only just level 3. So about a level and a half difference. That's how good he is.
He clicked Enfeeble really well.
Okay.
Click Enfeeble.
Now that his hotkeys are fixed, you're screwed.
He's gonna go pick up his boots now too. He's going to base. No one's now got massive dominance in this lane with the double null plus the magic wand up, and I think he's got what boots being delivered. Yes.
You thought you were
looking great.
Oh shit.
He's still getting
a couple
something.
times, but that's the thing, you know, he's still getting his levels. 4 minutes in, got the level 3.
They got
sure,
priorities.
It's not. Tomato is still getting ahead. He's going to hit that 6 before the primal splits there, and then you know, Spree, you've got to be careful. You can again with controlling the top and ultimately he's really important.
So they just saw Solo TPing bottom with that ward that they placed behind the tower, and Sin is hunting. Sin's going.
He's got to be careful how he comes around. Set up against him, so it's going to look a bit Solo, he's going to nothing to do to stay back down. For the third time he's died down?
Third time
he's died down in the bottom lane. Since 12th game is clockwork. 45% win. That's probably his best hero. That's some good stats for Sin.
Not shabby. A lot of those losses he played in the off lane with Clockwork too. So.
Yes, true. Yes, the support role. I mean, he back in the day, he was the sort of the mastermind behind it, wasn't it? It was what Yap saw playing back when he was playing. That was the first couple of
Down Solo. So level 2 and feeble.
That's gonna win this one. Actually, what was it? Why did it gets used to being like that? Not quite close to Yap.
Ramsey's ports in.
Yeah, middle feeder got to be a little careful. Monkey King's coming in. He's ready to play. Sin's got the cross. Gap, meanwhile with the big slap taken out. Really back.
Oh, the flips though. Ramsey's. He executes out through the trees.
Oh, it is a tree.
And now they're going to try to turn it on him.
Now they're going to kick Tomato. They find him do it. Oh, Ramsey's getting scared.
Yeah, he doesn't want to die. It was cool down for a bit.
But then it comes down, as we can see, it's still Water and CIS. And how are we doing in the mid lane? Is Council starting to make the recovery? That's the question.
Slowly but surely, but still very one-sided. Solo's build, I think he's gonna have some funny build this game. They're gonna have like really high levels in Enfeeble plus Drunken Haze versus this Luna. How's he gonna do physical? He's not. So Lil is starting to do the stacks. He actually misses this medium camp stack, but he does have one hard camp stack. So he is prioritizing that when he wants to build the catch back up. But it's pretty much just the 2 cores on the side of VP farming. the mid laner and the safe laner, while on the opposite side it's the safe laner and the off laner. The puck is still very short. And constantly level 2 Enfeeble on cancel. He actually just has 17 damage.
It's not nice. I mean, at least with the levels he's got his skills, but still, he's got to be careful. You know, when they play sword and Solo know what they can turn around. He has to ult and they just run the hell away from the lane.
And Solo, even with the lane ward mid, being sure that he can always catch the Enfeeble on the puck.
So how are we doing elsewhere? Up top, Kezu. He's doing all right.
He's doing decent.
He's doing all right. The problem is Ramsey's did a little bit better, and the problem is at this stage Ramsey's still decent, as we're going to see him attempt for now. Ramsey's got really just going to funnel before he pops down the big jumping forward down should be a kill just early in. Ramsey's getting the kill done.
Maximum efficiency by Ramsey as well. Everything there done on in-treads, so he keeps very high mana cost. However, he did less damage. Good job. Bottom Pasha again. Gets the pace off, but it doesn't matter. Too much magic damage.
I mean, it feels like Tomato is getting a lot done. He is top of the network. But the thing is, Ramsey's is pretty much the same bit. And then you look at the fact that Tomato, he's needed a lot of help to get this. Whereas Ramsey's, he's done this all on his own.
Yeah.
He's not needed any assistance from his team. Look at this though. Tomato being brought up to the top lane with Sin. They want to try and use this Eclipse to bring down the Monkey King.
They might bait Ramses here. Ramses is in the tree. He might try to with those.
Let's see how smart he plays at Ramses. Does he know what's going on?
He gets
Sinnerin is just lumberjacking it in.
He's
cutting down trees.
He's out of there.
Yeah, he's going to go full for this one. And this is time, you know, Tomato's not hitting creeps. They're keeping this Luna back. They really still want to try and make a surprise play with Tomato.
Is that... Oh, that's a Midas already on no one too. So with boots, double null, and a wand, he's got Midas.
So they're not going to catch this Monkey King. Ramsey's back down on the ground. And the rest of BB, they do have some more members sort of hovering around. Solo.
Tower is under attack.
And he's ready to nick these big creatures as well. Right click against Kezu's and people right click could be pretty good.
Oh, Kezu gets the moment of courage attack from.
Revealing himself at the top.
So now Pasha gets a ton of space though from all this. 28 CS, 6 finish with Soul Ring on the way to 700, but I mean, that's a speedy recovery for sure.
As you said earlier, he's just getting what he wants. Sure, it's not great that he gave quite a nice bit of cash boost to Tomato on his loot.
Yeah, cash and experience. Oh, Lil actually spots a triple stack just as his sinking.
Oh,
they're gonna want that one.
Oh, he's gonna want that. He's probably gonna get it. It's quite hard for Sin's team to protect him whilst they're up top lane.
Lag, quick pause. So yeah, Lil started. I think he just pinged out that part again. All right, guys. We don't really want Luna to farm these because they have vision of both sides where mid or feed is stacking. So mid or feed is also stacking Ancients, and they have a ward vision of that as well. So understanding how to play versus Luna, you know Luna's going to rush Mask of Madness, farm some stacks up to accelerate that. So they're going to be playing pretty aggressively on those spots.
I think the thing is, it's going to be interesting to see how many objectives mid or feed can take early with Luna, because I feel like before she has a BKB, she's still, I mean, it's a Luna. There's a reason why I don't see this hero a lot. It can get blown up pretty quickly, and BP have great heroes to blow a Luna up.
He's out, bottom. It's done with Lil and easy kill. And now the double TPs, cancel TP down to try to guard it, and Synderen stops his TP.
Okay.
I was a cancel. So this poor puck, level 6, 2,500 net worth in comparison to level 9, almost level 10 invoked,
double net worth.
5,200 net worth.
That's the power of Bane.
Yeah, dude, Solo just really made Cancel's life miserable. Lil is staying bottom side, sapping that experience, wants that level 5 so he can stand on that big camp easier probably. He might just
Radiant's tower is under attack.
now mid.
The dust, but already bailed out of this. He doesn't want to go in with the duel. They'll pop down the cogs, but it's going to be the end of the thing. Synderen going down. No one's popped down the Sunstrike. I mean, Sin really wanted to go with that with the Virtus, but Kezu, he already started backing off down the river. He did not want to go in and commit with that duel, and probably rightfully so, as VP were there in full force to defend and turn it around. And look at this stat. Lil, he's going to clean it up. We are, and Kezu are going to look this time. Oh, Craig's going to save you from the stun.
Oh boy, this is rough. No one's going to have the early aggression. They don't have the damage to kill when they do this because the puck is so under-leveled. And now the constant enfeebles whenever Luna shows her face.
Now the levels on solo as well.
Yeah. It's problematic already. They have to find some ways to get Cancel back in the game. He has to be able to make some rotations with these hits on top of the coil. That's the only way they can really kill people. That's the only way they have damage inside of it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So this whole time it's just under ward vision as well. They've got a triple ancient stack now. It's being watched. No one just pinged it out. He's like, all right, this puck is acting as a support, and he's stacking for the meta. And they're making the rotations over now already. Ramses and Kasha making the move.
The stun strike opportunity is not going to connect. Cancel able to orb away. Not with quite enough control between the two heroes to get it. Even if the stun strike did hit there, unlikely they would have been active.
Now they know that digital warfare probably like this is certainly done by Cancel. On top of the feed script with Ramses TPing in.
I could do this all day.
Get away from having battle fury sleep.
They can get aggressive. It seems like every time they need to bring too many heroes to actually kill anybody because of how underleveled their mid player is. And during all this, Lil is just like, haha, I'm jungling. Blink Dagger and 100% King. Brewmaster has Blink Dagger already finished as well. Yeah, they've got like perfect timings coming out for VP already.
Absolutely. I mean, this is VP is so good at making these amendments. And it doesn't matter where the opposition has the strength in the early game. They will work around it, make sure that they get so much out of the map elsewhere that, despite your best attempts, you're not going to be able to get a trade off the board.
Now it's can mid or feed protect their stack. It's going to be big things. But first, top. Setting up.
Indeed, with Ramses on the high ground, actually misses the hook shot, so he's unable to advantage. So Ramses is trying to get two good stacks, but he can't quite. Big kills from middle feed.
Nice.
But you lose Kamado, and it's taking down Ramses.
On Cancel with the Blink Dagger with Epicenter, and
no one picks up. He's able to walk in and finish that. Oh, this hook strike. Oh my goodness, he's got it with the primal from Pasha.
It's just so much aggression. They're not stopping there.
Oh, it's turning up, and this is a invoker. 14 just in. Pretty much got the axe to go, and it's going to be there. Level 12. It's getting very scary from middle feed. VP stepping it up to the pace of the middle feed to keep up. So far though, Tomato still doing a good job. The farm still looking alright. We're going to see this again. I mean, this was very nice for Rams. He's getting up on the high ground. Really nice place to go for.
It looked like the hook shot went through him, right?
It really did. Let's have a look again for a second. He's going to come in with it in a second.
It looks like it goes right through him.
Alright, let's try that again.
I guess he shot it a little bit.
I think what that is the perspective thing, isn't it? Because you think that hook shot's the hook shot's from the lower ground. Technically, it's. I think would it be to the left of him? Either way, it's because of the height thing. But it doesn't. It looks so weird. It looks so weird.
But during all this, it's, Invoker absolutely free farming. They're setting up kills with Lil with the Sank and killing the puck with ease with that Blink Dagger. And Ramses isn't going this like diffusal Echo Saber code. He's going for the battlefield.
I mean, I think that's the way to play when you're you want to be able to keep on a similar pace with the farm.
Definitely.
And when you have it this sort of time, you're going to be feeling good. It's going to be there mid lane, indeed. Solo and Lil. Popped up by Cinderus. Bringing it down low. Solo trying to get out, but the team comes through. Got a lockdown for the Legion. They've just knocked down with the finish off the kill. Keza will get the bonus. No one. Lil looking for the game. Forward, they're bouncing on the sidelines again. Trying to smoke up these guys, but this time, once again, it won't be enough for him to stay in the clock. He's down. Ramses.
They're making sure to contest the
I've seen that Midas. Come on. It's been there for about 20 seconds and he's not. Here we go.
He's got a range creep there.
There's the range creep.
Oh, it's not that big of a
It's not.
I mean, sure, you still want to probably use it on the
It's just the BM. When you see the enemy invoker, you know he's
bottom tower is
So they have wards on both ancient camps to watch. So now they see the second side camp being stacked as well.
Yeah.
So VP's got eye exactly what they know. Their priorities are proper.
This stuff is so important.
Yeah, that's a big way for him to come back because Tomato's still relatively doing pretty decent.
He absolutely is keeping up. He's sticking himself, keeping his head down, and moving around the camps, moving as well. And he has been getting away with those kills at the start. But this is the important thing. He's going for these angles, but they're ready to jump. Looking for the epicenter coming in. Beautiful borrow strike from Lil into the stun strike. With no escape for Tomato. He did get some of the ancient. He did get most of them.
Canceled out, trying to get a kill, but still just tanking it.
He's with the brain staff, he's keeping himself alive. Pasha, no one there as well. He's still a few deep looking for kills. Sidran heads down with the pulse. Letting MVP off. Get away with the orb.
All this Rams is just farming with that battle fury, just waves out.
There's this other ancient staff.
I just like how VP doesn't slow down. They're just constantly running at them to make sure that they force reactions so they don't have downtime to farm those ancients. As soon as you saw the Luna farming ancients, just VP just sent 3 heroes to make sure that he gets killed at least. Ramsey supports bottom. I believe with the next split, they're going to try to contest the next ancient stack as well.
kill it with flair.
They've dewarded a lot of mid or feeds wards as well. I think that's the 2nd or 3rd deward in the last couple minutes that I've seen. Oh boy.
Marlo's going for this now. He should have stopped it. Get away with this one.
Yeah.
This is big for middle feed. Getting this into Tomato's bank account.
They're all sitting in the area
They're
too.
scanning. They know that it's going on. They could still come through. If they go straight for it, they would be there in time. These ancients are quite full, and they're now starting to go down. And it looks like he will get away with it, Tomato. VP not willing to make a move as of yet, knowing the middle feed almost certainly will. We're going to be more prepared to for a fight around those ancient stacks. And Tomato gets away with it, puts him back on level with the farm of Ramses. And this Luna still fighting strong.
Yeah, they didn't want to come through without the vision, I guess. And they've picked up a lot of big items between there. They now have the Force Staff on the Invoker to make sure he can get out of those cogs. I think Brewmaster has a full Vlad's being picked up now too, so he benefits with the Aura. Level 2 split as well online, and full Shadow Blade on Ramsey. Probably all going to be building Force Staffs on the side of VP. Well, the ones that can. If the solo ever gets gold, maybe, but Lil will put one up on it.
That's just mean, show. 14%.
They're invading. They've got everything ready to go.
It will be staged a little bit, but the Fiend Screw comes through to help with the control from Pass. Tomato's fully low. Back this trick. Epicenter from Lil as he wraps around. Shuts up Tomato. Tomato's down for 50 solo. Up against Instinct, trying to finish up his pain, but the brain snaps enough to keep Solo alive. Middle feet have lost 2. That's the question. Now looking towards Weehaw. Pasha, again, some brilliant primal split play as he has the control to take down the Wyvern. VP clean up 3, only losing Solo in the mix.
They picked this Luigi commander initially to have press the attack. At that time, he moves up the stun, your ancient comes instantly afterwards, and he gets bursting down on the Luna pretty handily. Very good.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Good for my top.
Now they've got some downtime to push out lanes. Tanking and the Monkey King will do so.
Anything you can at this stage to get kills. It's the damage that's been the problem when Tomato's been controlled up as he is.
We're harassing in the mid.
What's Tomato doing on the items now?
He's going for the Manta. He's got Yasha and Dragonlance. Still quite a ways behind.
A long way away from the BKB dream. Pasha up against this Invoker. As we've seen, you know, one disable, as you say, just working around the saves of the middle feed, and this Luna's done for in the team fights.
Look at what Ramsey just shadow bladed up. He breaks.
Do it. Do it. Oh, okay. They know it. And that was a good catch. Good read from middle feed. Were they seeing him use the shadow blade?
They were smoking. Oh, smoke, and they walked in. He just right away. It looked like he was standing in the lane, kind of thinking that some move would happen. He was waiting for the Luna to walk in, but I don't think he expected 4 or 5 heroes there.
Players here.
So they're trying to make their way into the roast. 30 seconds till Ramsey. They have a medallion. Going pretty good.
Straight away, gets at the start of the fight. It's pretty great. They don't have to worry about the threat of the feed script. They're going to be loving it. It's down low with BTL burst them out. Magic jumps in and finishes off the kill. Winter's Curse trying to hold back this Groove with the magic from him one. He's still able to head forward. Look for the opening to get a stun, and indeed he will. Lands it straight on Tomato. Pasha still continues to try and control on Tomato. We are a little bit of regen with the cold embrace. The jump force there from Lil. He's going to look for the burrow strike. He's got it beautifully timed after the stun for the uprilling with the slap of the stun strike. That will be Tomato down. They're not done yet. BP Pasha's moving forward, looking for Weehaw. Weehaw trying to fuck himself away. Cold embrace will buy him some time. It probably won't be enough. The boundless strikes around to cancel. Can't jump over to the orbit time. Again, BP just absolutely stealing the show here with these team fights.
Yeah, they went. So Midderfield went for a fight since Ramsey's was down. BP's way too strong with one hand. I was like, how's Suntrick back? He just used it. He had an arc. So helping out a lot after that. Now it's their turn. They go into the rush pit, and it's an easy one.
Oh my goodness, it is indeed. 4 spirits out. They'll take this in no time. 3 minutes in, 9k gold lead. You always feel Virtus.pro, the major champions. This journey's going to be so far. It's hard. No one and Ramsey's in brilliant positions. I mean, that whole mid lane setup at the start, I think, going into games, as a team, you've just got to alleviate that mid lane somehow. You just can't let it end up being that one-sided. No one just got so far ahead and cancel. Here's the combo, it's pretty sweet. Stun strike, it's going to be off the mark. It doesn't matter with the cold snap. He got enough, jumps forward. He'll finish it off. Kezu's down. Doesn't need to hit the stun strike to this stage, no one. Level 18 on the Invoker. He's loving life. He's having a great summon, this Invoker. He's being flashy, pulling off the combos. It's flashy. There's been no real cutting from the middle feed at all.
I just want to see some Cataclysm.
What are we at, level 20?
Yeah, he's getting close, but he hasn't grabbed talents because that's the new way now for Invoker. The first 2 talents are pretty underwhelming. What, 19, 20, 21 people? Yeah. Amongst the ultimate down our spinner and held back Lionite, man. Nothing over him. Kill for Ramsey. Oh boy, VP out here, they came to play. Struggling. As I say, this is not necessarily a surprise. We knew how good middle feed, you know, they've certainly showed us some good performances recently. They've got their straps, but it's always so tough playing them. Yeah, this was a classic actual VP setup here. And, oh, they actually have the electricity brew as well. So we haven't seen that too often. It's got nerfed a bit.
It's a good one. Just cursed though. Bought some time. By Solo with the Nightmare. Very nice. Pops it onto Lil. Just by now. Definitely going to get him out. Solo could be in trouble. Out comes the tornado. Oh, he found Lil! Oh, he didn't quite enough catching that round for the turnaround. That could have been brilliant by Spin. But he follow up to kill Lil in those 3 lines. I think they get the other kills. They'll look towards Ramsey. Ramsey's found this strike up for a second with the ultimate from Luna. Ramsey's is falling down. Ramsey's is down. They'll get the Monkey King. And that pretty much the best trade middle feed of God all game.
Yep. Okay, Trish getting Ramsey's the big one. Pasha actually TP'd out because of that since they went for Ramsey's. But yeah, killing the carry. It had to expend everything
top
though,
tower is under
using the
attack.
BKB, using Eclipse just to get those cleanup kills, but it's better than nothing.
1300. Can have the Lincolns. Very hard for.
They're all so far. So the BKB was picked up as we mentioned, and then he's going to go back for the Manta. And no one's just on a hunt. Look at him playing by himself, looking for some takeoffs.
Coming in.
Looking for him though. More staff.
That full stuff. No, totally staff out of it. Oh dear.
Really get this split off. Unless he gets dueled and somehow bursted through BKB, which is very unlikely since he's so tanky. And we see the aggression continue toward bottom lane since they have that Rax exposed. And Lil, look at his items. He's got the Meteor Hammer.
Indeed. I mean, these pro players, they'll say it's bad, but...
Well, when you're at this much of a lead, right, and you have Rax exposed, you can say, yeah, look, Lil's walking
Here we go.
Use it. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Look at that channel.
Done.
That's a pretty thick channel.
Blessings upon the Lord of
Not
War.
pushing in. It's out the fortification. Look what I mean, we play this bro strike. The wind's not me. I hope you know I'm back a little bit, but no one's here to play this. He'll freeze himself up with the magical coming through. No one. Behind is down. Melee Rax down bottom. See if they look at even more potential dream for right? Catching on the back, goes off. Bounces round, pushes off the range tracks as well.
No one was actually TPing the mid lane instantly after they even killed that Meteor Rax. 2 times, they can finish, and they just flamed.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. 4 towers for VP.
Top tower is under attack. Middle tower is under attack.
Velocity through, beating on that tower, look at it go. 100 damage per hit.
No fortification. Skyline. Can't find any kills. Keep your hammers out. There with the punches. They'll take the melee Rax. They'll jump forward. Look for Lil. But Lil gets himself away with the 4-star. This day himself. Mono leads in with the ultimate. Bringing back it down low. We're in trouble. No problem. Switch out now. This guy holds the BKB though. In fact, he's still alive somehow. The evasion working out for him. He'll live. Tomato falls. They do get 3 kills. No one's still alive though. No one to Pash to turn this around. No, he's still going to get out of there. Goes with the TP and he'll make it. No way for them to catch there. Pash is still alive. He's still out of there. He goes for the TP and he makes it out. I mean, they just 2 kill 3, but if the Rax is gone, Tomato loses his life.
They get a good amount of golden experience going back to the way, but
Not good enough.
not good enough. Definitely not. The whole they did a full duration duel on the Sand King. So the 800 life. Very tanky on him. Just the sheer abundance of damage and team fight that they have on VP.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, VP can just look to just go up from the top lane, take the tier 2, go for that one.
A lot of good fighting there though, like because of how farmed he is,
yeah.
He stood toe-to-toe with Ramses for quite a bit for a whole duration.
Holy shit!
Alright, level 22. He took the Chaos Meteor damage, now he's got 1 more talent. Takes the Force Spirit, alright, level 23, let's go, Cataclysm, come on.
Oh, you can't.
Oh yeah, he might just take it life today.
Depends how much. Let's see what he does. Jumping forward, but the Fiend Script is there immediately from Solo. Cancel is gone. They did get Lil, but now middle feed. They're still in 3 heroes down. VP, no one continues to start on them. Tomato forced to put the BKB to turn any sort of chance up against this Smoker. He does take it.
I want to see it.
I want to see it action. Is it any good this game?
They need to get
Maybe.
No. They might not even need it. Game's probably about that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
they have fun is, I'm sure they have fun. They're going for one last arm. They come with the wraparound, looking for the lead in. Now this guy comes out on Kez. Kez is gone. Tamada's got a lead. It's PG. VP take game one.
Look,
there it is.
Oh, he did it once.
Hey. No surprise. Turning up the style. They're not messing around. They've won one major. They want to make sure they get to another one. They know if they can get the dream, if they can win the first 2 majors, they're going to be kind of set. As we're sort of saying, with the points you get from those 2, they probably don't need to do anything for the rest of the year. 2 major wins, I think you're set for the top 8 in the world.
You might be.